was one of the rare and remarkable rulers of the Islamic world. A man fluent in countless languages. He spoke Arabic with Arabs, Tatar with Tatars, Greek with Greeks, and the tongue of Abyssinia with the Abyssinians. Wherever he went, he spoke to people in their own language. Ancient Islamic palace, envoys from different nations, the Sultan translating himself. But this same Sultan was once a slave. Time had seen him as a shepherd in the plains of Kipchak, as a slave sold in the markets of Damascus, as a servant in the courts of nobles. And then, that same slave rose to become the supreme commander of the Islamic army and changed history. Sandy desert, slave markets, then the same man leading an army. The famous American historian Harold Lamb wrote, "He trusted no one but himself. He would disguise himself and patrol alone, even entering enemy lands without fear. Sometimes in Egypt, sometimes in Palestine, sometimes in the deserts of Arabia. The world was astonished. Was he a man or a shadow?" Night scenes, a masked rider setting out on a secret mission. The Mongols' terror hung over the entire Islamic world. Hulagu Khan was crushing Muslim kingdoms one after another. And at that time, a lone man entered the Mongol lands as a spy. He spoke their language, lived among them, ate with them, and no one ever realized that he was the Sultan of the Muslims. Mongol-style market, Mongol soldiers, a stranger quietly observing. One day, in a Mongol city, he deliberately left behind his royal ring, then sent a message to Hulagu Khan. "I was in your empire. My ring was left behind at a certain place. Kindly have it returned." Hulagu was stunned by his boldness. Amazingly, he had the ring found and sent back to him. Close-up of the ring, a messenger on horseback, Hulagu's astonished face. Later, the Sultan entered Crusader territories in disguise, studied their castles, military bases, and war plans. One day, carrying a deer he had hunted, he appeared in the court of the Crusader King Bohemond. "Your Majesty, this is a gift from the Sultan of Egypt." Days later, when the truth came out that he himself was the Sultan, King Bohemond trembled in fear. Royal court, the smiling Sultan, then the terrified Crusader King upon discovery. And then, time witnessed that same Sultan crushing the Mongols in the Battle of Ain Jalut. He erased fear from the hearts of Muslim soldiers. He stamped courage upon the enemies of Islam. Scenes from the Battle of Ain Jalut, the army shouting Allahu Akbar. This was the great Rukn el-Din Baybars. He once said, "When the time comes, we will show that those who fight for God never accept defeat." And time proved he was true to his word. History tried to erase his name, but his courage is still engraved on the face of time. Sadly, we have forgotten our true heroes and lost ourselves chasing hollow stories. This was the story of Sultan Rukn el-Din Baybars, a slave who outweighed the rulers of the world.